Hello everyone, let's make some tutor. And this story was developed in Colombia, Department of Caquetá, on the banks of the river Caguan. Is a fragment of the real life of a fisherman native on the lower Caguan, especially in the expression of the Remolinos del Caguan, is the now under the name of Chamusque, a native love lived by fishing on the banks of the river Caguan with his harpoons, canoes, fishing net, and their hooks. He will happy accompanied by his beautiful family. This fisherman was envied by several people who lived near because of this good luck in fishing when they told him, "What good fishing have you had today?" "That is very good luck." He, with his peculiar smile, responsive, "God's blessing are my powerful. Good is with me." Chamusque was will know the habitant of the village for being very generous and kind. In addition to his fishing activity, he was engaged in the farming on his own farm with the small and the cozy family. One day of the weekend, he went to the church in the community to celebrate his spiritual retreat ceremonies, and as usual, he kept all these tools and fishing material inside in the kiosk that he had built next of the house of the royal palm. Next day, when they returned home, he noticed that everything was totally messy and the jet of his hurricane and passed by. That day was the most disconcerting, overwhelming, and the sad day he had every day, because everything he had, the fishing gears and the belongings of the house, had been stone, clothes, beds, and material of your small kitchen, your tool of the agriculture. He found absolutely nothing. His pet, kitchen and pigs, and some cow did have for daily sustenance were also stolen for this property. When Dag Angus in the Amazon for that happened, he noticed that smoke was coming out from the sides of the seed. They have also fishing in their corral. His wife cried consolably for a tragedy and his great looks. Their daily work activities were no longer productive. Hunting, fishing, and agriculture, his neighborhood and acquaintances mocked him. His family and his great master for his family and his great misfortune, Ludley said, "Good is love because it allows you to be in those conditions." None denied the promised support. He prayed a God every day, asking for wisdom and understanding, so he could continue with this life, to continue to work and learn and get out of this situation. One day, a distant neighborhood named Paima who has also fisherman, approached him. He proposed that they fishing together, but his hard luck did not change to all. Those fishing days were not fruitful, so Paima canoed from there about 200 meters. There was long kayak, the Laguna del Diablo, told Chamusca. If we pump position the lagoon, we can have a very good fishing in the single day, tons of fishing in a day. Chamusca, in his desperation, improved his luck, had food to take of the family. He seemed a good idea, but they whispered the Paima in the air. We killed the words of the carry for these forests. Nobody will notice, responded Paima. And so they got 1 gallon of the 4 liters of the Furadan and 25 kilos of the head flu, prepare everything and send out the poison and the lagoon, which measured approximately of the 20 hectares, wide by 30 hectares long located in the part Khaled of the Miranda. From Somos Pultin Lagoon, their fishing began to come out from all sides. Falsades of their fishing, birds, heron, snake, otter, kittens, among the other animals. The animal was scary, indescribable. That was frightening, and that happened. I left him alone with the dead animal dead. The native fisherman, Chamusca, astonished with his act, fled anguish and the inclement terror, fearing for his life, and fell on his knees and said to himself, "Only God, Amigit, can help me at this moment. He is with me, and he will me early help." Kneeling, cried inconsolably, and with great cry exclaimed, "I believe in you, O God. You are more powerful than this poison. Forgive me for disgrace and restore life to these innocent animals." Instantly there was a big explosion. A wave rose approximately 50 meters high, and whole lagoon was stirred for the first seconds. Later the heavy dirt from which the thunderstorm began to fall into place for the about 15 minutes, and everything was declined again. There was the great silence and the tranquility as if nothing had happened. The animals and the birds recovered their life in the retreat from the place. Chamusca hurried home, not counting surprise the warriors were looking for the ends of his life, because Paima had denounced him, his white Cory, in the middle of the anguish, heard him distinctly saying, "I will go to church and the altar. I will cry out to living and powerful God, so that, as you have said, so be, and I do not dare." 2 hours later, 2 men who believed in the congregation passed through his house, but not to encourage him, but accuse him and spread more anxiety and anguish. This portion is Calicate 7, and the lagoon goes in the Kawan River. the Kawan River flows in the Caqueta River. The Caqueta River reaches and the Amazon River, and the Amazon River flows into the sea. And those fishes and their animals are contaminating everything in its path. If another animal eats, it also dies, and other 7 times more. That you did not have a name. You are really looking to kill him for all the demanded caused. The overeating fisherman answered, I mean good. Gave life back in the birds, fish, and other animals that had died. I saw when each of them came alive and looked off. Those men responded again. Those fish that sank in less than 3 days will be afloat, and the mortality of the animals will be doubled back. So after his little discourse with the fisherman, the village left the place, leaving only Chamuske whispering, only good will help me. 3 weeks passed in the novice. Bears and the other animal was found. Everything went without any news after the event. The economy and the emotional condition for the Chamuske was improving little a little. They spent 11 months and the great perseverance and really above back tools for the work of the farm and material for the fishing. Cory, his wife, had woman and the new fishing net, which they had spread of the river on the gently to the gentle parts of the water. That they went catching, a net had captured of the large fishing, weighing 12 arrobas. A Kathleen Rachel of the offered him a good sum of the money for the purchase, and with Chamuske agreed immediately. Everything seemed to return normal. Chamuske regained his characteristic smile, and his family no longer needed. He was happy and always said, Thanks God for your help. After everything that had happened to Chamuske, neighborhood and acquaintances nicked men and the novice fisherman.